Alright guys, we are at work right now, but I want to make a quick video. I hope this mic is working. If not, then I'm absolutely just screwed. But right now, we're at work and I'm just gonna make sure this mic is working because I don't want to do this whole video and then it's not working, so I'm just gonna check the quality real quick. Alright, so it is working, so we're fine. But just want to riff about just my thoughts right now and while I'm at work. And I think I have an idea or topic that I've been feeling. I'm here on my laptop. I'm on my 30 right now. So I'm just doing this accountability form because I'm in this content creator type Discord, and I do an accountability. We all do something and we type in there, and then we also have a Google form. It's like this mentorship essentially. So we're doing that right now. While I'm at work, I'm gonna be using my hotspot because this Wi-Fi is just so bad. So you may see me right now. You may see the content I make, and you may think wow, this is a little bit different, and it is honestly. And I was honestly super afraid to show where I worked just because I didn't want people visiting me, or I didn't want the criticism to get at me. But it's who am I to think that I can just go for my goals, but be afraid of criticism, And it's that means I'm putting the opinions of others onto a pedestal and not my goals first. Because no matter even if you're Ronaldo, Cristiano Ronaldo, one of the best players. I think Messi's a little bit above him, but still, I give him full credit. He has one of the worst not worst fan bases, but he has one of the most baseline hatred levels. I don't know if that makes sense. He has so much hate on him, no matter, even with his work ethic, even with all his accomplishments. Ronaldo's one of the most hated people, but he has the most Instagram followers. He has the most, well, I'm not sure if he has I'm sure he has a lot of records. He has the most career goals, the most, I think, probably national goals. I'm not sure, but I know he has so many records that he's broken. I always see it pop up on my Twitter, on my Instagram. He's one of the most successful people, and he's one of the most hated people. So obviously the universe balances it all. The universe balances it all. And I'm if this is what it's gonna take, just because I work here doesn't mean I have the right to not go for my goals. Right? Is it ideal? Not really. But I want to be authentic and just show everything that I'm doing. And so I used to think this imposter syndrome that I can't go for my goals. And I'm gonna try to use non-filler words as much as possible because I've realized I've been saying that a lot, like the word or so and all these other words. But this imposter syndrome has been just kicking in a lot, saying that I have no worthy to go after what I want to go for because of where I'm at. And that is not true. I want to have one of the best physiques that I can get. I want to treat myself right, eat right, exercise right, take care of myself right. Build on my social presence, Why not? But I used to have this long feeling that I didn't deserve it, and then my mind would act like I didn't deserve it. I would limit myself. I would limit my thinking so much. And I would limit myself to the opinions of others because I pedestalized the opinions of other people over my goals. And I realized that it got me nowhere, except it just gave me mental chaos. When I first started the fitness journey, I've always seen these influencers, with all these good physiques, Alex Eubanks, well, not really, David Lade, all these people. And that's what kind of got me started with this. Just seeing all these physiques, and I was just following all these people because I wanted to look like them. But I limit myself because I was they're so far away from me. And I was posting my progress on social media, and I got criticism because it looked like I had ego. And eventually, I let myself go, and I did have ego, and I was okay, this is a little bit getting too far. But in the beginning, when I was skinny, I was just posting my progress, and people were talking just mad stuff, And that kind of, I said kind of, but that dialed in a mindset of like, I'm not worthy of this goal, or not worthy of dreaming. I'm not worthy of going after this because I'm me. Like, I don't know. It was just like this weird reason. It was this weird reason or excuse I was giving myself that I can't go over my after my goals because of I didn't feel like I had it in me. But that was all a fallacy. That was all just people who were making stuff up to put me down because they were insecure about how I'm thinking about life, how I'm pursuing my goals, and they're not willing to do that. They're not willing to face the criticism. I started posting myself on TikTok, working and just talking, thinking about my thoughts at work. You know what the most commented thing is? It was put the fries in the bag. And I've become so desensitized to it because people have said it so many times. I'm like, it doesn't even affect me anymore. Who says that still? Who says that? And no one who is above you is gonna talk shit down to you. No one is above you is gonna talk shit down to you. So every single one of these people, I didn't tell them to watch my video. I didn't tell them to do a comment on it. I didn't tell them to like it or anything. I didn't tell them to watch it at all. I didn't physically force them. They watched it on their own, and it hit them so deeply that they had to comment. And some of them was like, one of them, I remember the comment was like, man, I'm trying to not use these filler words, man. It's super, I just realized now. One of them said, you're clearly overthinking it. It's not that deep. And I replied back, it's deep enough for you to comment. And it was, right? If you didn't care, if I was overthinking it and you didn't care, you wouldn't have commented. You would just scrolled. That video got like 8,000 views on TikTok, which is nothing, honestly, but more than usual. I usually get like 1,000 views, like averagely. But the point was, I'm not gonna limit my beliefs just to other people's standards. It's just not gonna happen anymore. And there's people who try to do that because you lay an insecurity on them. When I started switching my eating, people were like, oh, does that have enough protein in it? Oh, you sure is that good for your muscles? This is family, right? Usually family in the beginning, and then friends too. My dad does it too, but he does it for like sarcastic reasons. He understands like I want to actually eat healthy and take care of my body. So only listen to those and account the opinions of those who are like family and stuff, but don't take it too serious where it changes your behavior. If they don't have the results that you want, why listen, right? Listen, but you don't have to integrate their opinions or their so-called tactics of how they would run things into your life. You don't have to run their opinions. You don't have to. You could take it in. I listen to my mom sometimes. She's like, I wish you would have done this. You probably should do this. And I'm like, I get it, but I'm gonna try my own path. And I'm still young and I don't want to waste it, right? I want to take after all the risks that I can. And so that's why I don't, my goals weigh so much more than caring what other people think. I'm gonna eat right. I don't care if you make fun of is it the right macros? I don't care if you say, does that have enough protein, muscle man? Does that have this or that? Don't care about what other people think. If you want to go after the best physique you do or you want, only listen to those who have the physique they want, or at least are striving towards their physique, the best physique, or at least have the right mindset. You might have friends, a couple friends, if you're lucky, that are on the same path as you, that are on the same path to get their physique right, to eat healthier, to take care of their body. Not people who are just sitting around on the couch all day, And I want you to surround yourself with other like-minded people, because it's very rarely how they're going to support your goals. If you can find people who are very like-minded and also, like a brotherhood who support you, which is rare, keep them, right? But for those who are just talking bad, who are talking trash, and they don't even have the result that you want, there's no point in listening. And I'm still struggling with it too, because sometimes it would get to me, I would see some comments, maybe a new comment, a new insult, and I'm like, fuck, man, should I even post this video? But the thing is, they just forgot about the comment. They forgot, as soon as they comment hate, they just scroll, and then they just go on with their lives. They don't even remember that they commented. Unless you reply back, then they'll see it. But that's why I don't let people get to me, because it's like there's so many generations of mankind that just happen and happen and happen. I'm just a blink in an eye. I'm not gonna let someone else who is also gonna be just, their life is a blink of an eye, to limit what I can do. They have the same life as me. They have the same ability as me. They have the same, we're all human. Not to sound like woo woo, but there's no human better than another physically, right? We all have a heart. We all have arms. We all have a brain. Okay, for those of us who are lucky, and the unfortunate, gotta pray for them. But everyone has the ability to think, has 2 arms, 2 legs, has a brain, has a body. Okay, no one is better than you, and no one is better than me. We're all equal. It's just that in today's society, the hierarchy is social media followers. That's the status now. It's the social media followers, physique, 6-pack abs, muscles, big arms, big shoulders. That's the pedestals that we have now. We have a hierarchy of pedestals of just followers, Instagram, social media, how does body look? But in reality, if you take all that away, we're all equal. We're all humans. And so I'm not going to let someone who is equal to me to talk shit down to me, especially if they don't have the results that I want. That's my mindset on that. Maybe delusional, Maybe it's like I'm arrogant or anything, but no, I'm not going to let anyone talk shit down to me. And I'm going to listen to them. Right? You can talk all the shit you want. You can talk all the shit. I'm not sure if I can cuss on YouTube, but you're going to have one life and one shot to do anything that you want. You might as well just go for it. Even if there's no signs of success. I need to do this accountability thing. Hold on. Let's see. But I'm not going to cut this video up, honestly. I'm just going to keep it on. Right now, enough with that for now. I'm on my laptop. We're going to type this accountability. And so I'm in the Discord right now. I'm going to do this real quick and I'll talk to you guys right now. All right, anyways, we have completed our accountability Discord. I was just thinking about what to say now, but I might as well just turn on the camera and just say what I'm thinking. So right now I'm saying what I've accomplished today and what could have gone better. I could have time managed better because I was running late for work today, and that's something I need to work on, is that just being on time for work. I'm always like about 2 to 3 minutes late, and I always leave at the exact same time every day, so I might as well just push that time back or forward, whatever you want to say, and be on time. I gotta treat everything like I'm like I'm meeting a CEO or the president or something. It sounds crazy, right? But I think that's how I need to treat my time, like as if if I need to be somewhere, act like I'm gonna meet the president or something. I need to treat it seriously, so I could have time managed better. Not sure if it's too loud, there's like a lot of cars outside, but I'm not recording inside because there's people in there. So I could have time managed better for our meals, and done another reel and plan better for today. Then 2941 followers. Right now I have just under 3,000 followers, so like 2,941. That's how many I have right now, and that's so that's just what my planning looks like and my thoughts for today. As I am about to end this break right now. I have to go in by 4:15. I have 9 minutes left, so hopefully you got some insight today about what I'm thinking. So just don't care what others think. It took me so long to not care, and I was posting on social media for a while before I started last year, but I had someone criticize me, saying I was thirst trapping, and I was like, oh shoot, I don't want to seem like I'm thirst trapping. So I stopped altogether for like another whole year and a half, and I regretted doing that. I wish I would have kept posting. I would have, who knows where I would have been. So don't let anyone criticize you for anything that you do, especially if they're not at the place that you want to be at. If they are at the place you want to be at, or they have the results that you want and they criticize you, hopefully it's positive criticism, or because they'll understand, Anyone else, it's just noise. It's just noise. Don't worry about anyone else who criticizes you for trying to be different, trying to fix your body right. I had some criticism when I was departing from my friends, that I didn't want to go out anymore. Like, that's just how I am. I didn't want to go out anymore because I knew that we were gonna go eat burgers or go eat at this pizza place, and they're good. They're honestly really good. But I knew that if I wanted to hit my goals, I had to act differently. It's not nothing personal. It's just that I have other goals that they might not be looking forward to, and so I'll just make the decision and just stop doing the normal things. Not to sound different, but to actually get different results than everyone else, because that's what's gonna take. So hopefully got some insight, and I'll probably do these more if they get support, or if actually it doesn't matter. I'll just keep doing what I'm doing, and if I get any ideas, I'll just keep posting on my breaks. So see you guys in the next one.